Alright, I am back to do the second two, and then this one will be on its own because it's a little bit harder for the pen tool, and I want to go slower through that one. So I've done my straight lines, I've done a curve line, I've done multiple curves, I've done curves with corner points, and now I'm going to do, curves with corner points, and now I'm going to do another curve with corner points, but I'm going to be doing it to create a nice scalloped look. I am going to do a new layer, that's just how I do. You can lock all of these guys up if you want. You know, nothing's going to happen to them because you're not really near them or selecting anything interesting or weird. And I'm going to be zooming in. So remember Control plus to zoom in and to get really close so you actually can see the directions and you can kind of understand what you're seeing and see it. Good. Alright, so we're going to go to the pen tool. We'll select it. These are really important. There's a lot of directions for these, and go slow through these because they do take a little bit more control with understanding the Alt and the Shift and what you should be doing and where to create what you are looking for. So you're going to click and press on number 1. You will drag up here. Remember, this creates the path that turns into the curve. And then you click 3. So when you click on 3, you're just clicking 2 points. So these are your 2 points. I'm going to undo that because I didn't hold it. So you click and you pull down to number 4 and release, which creates that line that is curved. You hold it down, so I'm going to do it again. So I hold it down, and then you release, and then you hold down the Alt, which helps you swing that tool up so that the curve continues the same. If I didn't, the curve would be down here, and I want it to be up here. Move it up here, and then 6, press down, release, and then swing that curve back up to number 10, hit number 11, drag down number 12, swing it back up again to number 14, select 15 and bring it down to 16, which creates a nice curved line. I did that rather quickly, so I'm actually you can always replay it, you always can ask me, but I'm going to go through them as quick as I can so that people who are getting it, can move through and continue, and if you are struggling a little bit, that's okay, retry it because you do have the class to work on understanding the pen tool and demonstrating the exercises that are in front of you. Okay, so that's a really nice one. Remember, you always have to unselect it so that you can see it, and you always can drag it around, rotate it, scale it, do things like that if you were creating something that was for a poster board or something and you're trying to create shapes and stuff, whatever you're kind of going for design-wise. Okay, I'm moving right along. I'm going to do the one with combining curves with straight lines. This one's a little more complicated. There's a couple more things to remember. I'm going to do a new layer. I'm going to lock that one up. Lock it up. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to select my pen tool. And this one's really nice because, honestly, you'll probably be doing a lot of pen tool illustrations that will have a combination of curved with straight lines. So it's kind of important to remember some of these things. You're going to press on 1. You are going to hold down the Shift key. You are going to drag it up to number 2 and release. Then you're going to click on number 3, hold down the Shift key, and bring it up, which is going to create a nice curved line. And then for number 5, you have to click it back here so that you're bringing back the point to there. So you see how I did that? So I'm going to show it again. Control Z. So my curve's down here. Number 5 is right there. You have to click it so that you can get back to a straight line. And then you click on number 6, and you're going to press on the anchor point, hold the Shift key. Click, and then you hold the Shift key, and you release. Okay, and then you're going to go to number 8. Click and press, hold that Shift key, drag it up to number 9, and release, so that you get that curve. You're going to go back to number 10. You're going to click down. You're going to click on 10. So you create that quick line. You have to click, and then you click again to release the point. You're going to hold down that Shift key, drag up to number 12, release. Click on number 13 and drag down to 14 and release to create those lines. Now that one is a little harder to do. So remember, just look at these directions. They really tell you exactly what you should be doing and where, so that you get the line that is desired. And this is actually a really, really cool line, I actually think. And you could do a lot of things with this. You can take it and you control copy, and then on that layer you control V, and you have another one, which could be really cool to create a cool pattern or something. Do you know what I mean? Which could be something that could be interesting. You can create another line here and fill it. Which actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I think I'm going to show you guys what you can actually do with that tool. Because there is a lot of things you could do with the pen tool. And click. And now I've created a shape. And I'm going to select both of them. And I'm going to fill it just for fun. See what we can kind of get. So that's kind of the beauty of the pen tool, is you can create these cool shapes with it, which I do find kind of interesting. And then you can copy and paste those and make new things out of it too. So I'm going to go back so you can see what you need. There we go. And that's what we should be having. But I just wanted you guys to see that you can do quite a bit of things with the pen tool that are extremely helpful when creating new posters or designs in the field, because it's really where a lot of the things come from. If you look at posters, people use the pen tool all the time to create their illustrations. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here until I do the last one, because the last one's a little more complicated. Remember, if you need help, let me know. Stop the video, replay it,